Hey everyone, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is your reading for Friday. It's just a daily reading. They're not very long. If you guys didn't see Wednesday and Thursday, they seem to be connected to each other, so I hope you guys have checked them out. Anyway, let's check out Friday. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Friday, for anyone who's guided. Okay, we've got the Magician and the Mirror. This is a balancing. Okay, whoa, fell right on my lap. Door to personal healing and happiness, and yin yang, which is another card of balancing. So yeah, look at the Magician in the Mirror. The Magician in the Mirror is balancing out the light and the dark, the hot and the cold, the good and the bad, whatever it is, yin yang. Two different polar energies. And here we have the door to personal healing and happiness. Beautiful. So this is really cool. This really has to do with bringing something into balance. Really is your door to personal healing and happiness. Your blossoming abundance at the bottom. This was your bottom card, but I did see it. So sometimes when I take note of it, it might mean something. Let's get a little peek at what comes out here. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this coming Friday? What's most important? What are the most important messages for anyone who's guided? Friday's reading. One more shuffle for Friday. This reading's for anyone who's guided. My readings are predictive. Try to keep that in mind while you're watching this. If you don't know what it is, it could be a prediction, something coming up. There could be multiple messages come out right till the very last second, including different storylines and different messages for different people. 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. What else? Queen of Swords looking right at the 10 of Pentacles. What else do we need to know? Yeah, where do I get my balance? Yeah, absolutely. The World. What great energy. Great energy coming through, guys. Okay, we got one card and a bunch of others that flipped over that we're going to put back. The Lover's Reverse came out separately. What else do we need to know? You know, the Lovers, if it's not a love reading, is just about a choice. And now that I see this, this is definitely a choice someone's making. Okay. Wow, absolutely. All right, so let's talk about this. Somebody is definitely making a choice on which direction they're going to go in. We have the World and we have the Two of Wands, and look at them. They look identical. They remind me so much of each other in this deck, and it really has to do with whatever choice you make is going to change the cycle completely, the World. And it has something, and the King of Wands is looking right at the Two of Wands, and the Queen of Swords is looking right at the 10 of Pentacles. This whole reading says to me, I'm balancing something out in my life because I want to have stability, and I'm going to take an action to make a move that changes something. It's a decision that I'll make. The Lover's Reverse, like I said, the Lover's Reverse for me is a decision when it's not a love reading. This could be a love reading, but it doesn't have to be. So we have a lack of clarity that's been going on here. We have King of Swords reversed and the Sun reversed. And this says to me, I'm not sure what I'm doing or where I'm going, but I'm contemplating making a change of some sort. Because when I decide, I will be changing the entire cycle by this decision I make. But I want stability. Okay, let's find out. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading? The Magician in the Mirror, the door to personal healing and happiness, the yin yang. What else do we need to know? What are the messages? What are the messages? All right, let's find out. Let's look at the Queen of Swords. She sits smack dab in the center of the reading. Queen of Swords, getting very clear on something. Okay, we got 3 cards that came out. I wasn't going to take all 3, but they came out and seemed to need to be here. We have the 3 of Cups, we have the 8 of Wands, and we have the King of Cups reversed. I feel as though this has something to do with the decision you make is going to, it's like it's some kind of an emotional decision, but it's something you have been thinking about. So when you do decide, it's going to be something you move forward on, even if you've been in contemplation for a while on this. Let's find out. Let's talk about the Two of Wands. What about the Two of Wands here? And the King of Staves. Let's look at them both together. The Two of Wands, the King of Staves. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles came out as a challenge on its side. And we also have Ten of Pentacles. And look, a decision to be made. Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, the Lover's Reverse, and the the World. Says to me, I have a decision to make that changes something. Wow. And it's a new beginning. Look, Ace of Cups. This leads to some kind of new opportunity. Tell me about Lover's Reverse. I feel like it's just a decision card in this deck. I mean, in this reading. Tell me about the Lover's Reverse. What is this about? Could be about love. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, it has to do with where you're going to invest. Where are you going to put your efforts in? Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles, and not only that, at the bottom of the deck we have the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a change in work, something you'll do. The Princess of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. When you make this decision, it has something to do with where you're going to invest, whether it's about work, whether it's about relationship, whatever it's about. But it's going to constitute you making a decision to take an action. This action is going to be the thing that puts you in this new beginning. This Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups we saw a minute ago. And it all has something to do with where you will invest. If it's a relationship, you might opt to do something on your own, or it might be about you deciding which direction to go. Will you be on your own? Will you be in a group scenario or a committed partnership of some kind? Whether it's, and if it's about work, you're going to contemplate on where you're going to find the most abundant fit for you that you're going to want to invest in. The Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles both can be work cards. All right, let's take a little look at the World. What about the World here? This is that once you decide, it changes the whole and look at how the Magician in the Mirror is like deciding too. I've got to decide. I've got to decide. I've got to decide. We saw the Two of Swords a minute ago. I've got to decide. We got the Lovers there at 2. I've got to decide. This way or that way is what I'm getting. This way or that way, no matter what it's about. Tell me about the World. Yeah, because somewhere on one of these paths lies the Nine of Cups. Something you really, really want. And again, even with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands here, it's like when you go in this direction, it's this way or that way. There's some kind of a decision about this or that here. All right, and you're balancing this out and you're trying to make a clear decision. You've had no clarity in this until now. Like you're starting to really see things clearer, or you're starting to make decisions. Tell me about the Ten of Coins, because this is some kind of fulfillment. It's a sense of stability. Tell me about the Ten of Coins. It could have something to do with finances or family. No, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said 10 of, but it's the Tower. Okay, so the Tower almost came out on its side. And the Two of Pentacles reversed here. So this says to me, whatever I decide, it is going to be a bit of a tower, but it's not a big tower because it came out in the reverse. So, I mean, maybe that's the decision. Do I bring down a big tower or a small tower? What do I do? Whatever it is, you've been thinking about this, but not making any moves with the Knight of Pentacles here yet. So this is all about some decision that you're gaining clarity about, and it's a decision between something or another thing. And for each of you, it's going to be something else. I feel that strongly because a lot of business came out, but you did have the Lovers come out. So there is that sense of possibly some of you would be looking at what you're going to do in a relationship. Are you going to go this way or that way? Are you going to choose this one or that one? And that could be a question. But for a lot of you, this is going to be about which way will I go to work, or some other kind of financial situation that you're thinking about. It looks very pentacly for a lot of you, but it will be a decision that you make on a direction you will go. And whatever it is, this balance brings in the door to peace, personal happiness, healing and happiness, personal healing and happiness. So balancing this out and making your moves according to what's balanced for you is of the utmost importance at this time. All right, let's grab you a couple of angel cards. All right. Don't forget, guys, the Lionsgate portal is in effect right now. Any decisions you make could be big, beautiful changes in your life. Lionsgate portal readings will be on your left-hand side. I will try to put them both on there. One will lead you to another, though, because they are both attached to the other. At the very end on the screens, it's a big astrological event and spiritual time for everyone that happens once a year, and it's a good time for any kind of initiations in our life. I'll go more into it in that video if you want to check it out there on your left. Okay, adventure, integrity, commitment, and clarity. Absolutely. Remember, you started out this, I'm not quite clear, and didn't I say I felt like you were finally getting clear on something? It's going to be a direction that you're going to go on. It has something to do with commitment. Again, you could be moving towards a specific commitment that you're deciding on, or even moving away from a commitment. Adventure, this is a new direction. Like, it really is an adventure. Look. And it is something you really want. So for many of you, this could be a big move you're making. It could be a change in your career. It could be anything. But it's like, I'm going on an adventure. And integrity says, you know, if this is like a choice between people, or if this is even financially, make sure you stay in the highest of integrity while you're doing it. If you're choosing between people, I guess being honest and straight up is the way to go, right? All right, guys, good luck with this. I hope that this works out. Please don't forget to like this video. I appreciate it, and it helps the channel more than you guys know, and I appreciate you guys. All right, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.